fuck, no SD card. Okay, fuck it. I'll just do it from one angle. Yo, what's up people? Oh, what a lame intro. Okay, anyways, as you can see in the title, I'm gonna do a wheelie tutorial. Okay, there's two very important things you'll have to do to wheelie. The first thing is your brake. Your brake should be able to stop the wheel from spinning, because when you're braking, you're basically going down from the wheelie. Getting down from a wheelie is the easiest thing you can do. Okay, just press down the foot brake or your hand brake or whatever you have. Okay, another important thing is your clutch. Okay, a lot of people use their clutch with 4 fingers like this, then they drop the clutch like that. But when you're doing it in a wheelie, you sometimes lose your grip. Okay, so you should have your clutch coming in like this. You should be able to have one finger in between. Okay, because then you can still grab onto the bar and do it with one finger. Okay. Okay, that's the basics. If you want to do a standing wheelie, you put your left foot on this passenger rear peg. Okay, and the right foot on the normal peg with the foot over the brake. Always cover the brake. Before I take off in wheelie, I usually just press it once just to see that I have it there. Okay, we're gonna do some gonna learn you some exercises to do a wheelie. Okay, the very first thing you have to do is just to drive forward like this and press the brake, press the brake, press the brake, press the brake. Okay, that will stimulate your brain to know how much the brakes takes, and you really have to trust your brake in a wheelie. Okay, I was supposed to film this in 2 angles with this GoPro, but I didn't bring the SD card, and I live like 1 mile from here, and yeah, I'm lazy. Okay, the other thing you'll have to do is to learn to clutch it up. Okay, because you'll always clutch it up on a 50cc bike. On bigger bikes you can just give some gas, but I can't on this bike. Okay, to clutch it up, you basically just pull in your clutch, rev it as high as possible to the limit, and then drop it like this, real hard. Okay, and while you're doing that, press down the forks and preload it, and then bounce back into your seat, sit on the edge to your fender. Okay, you can try this technique by pulling down your brake, your foot brake, and just stimulating the kind of the motion of it. Okay, like this. Okay, and with clutch like that, and then okay, we'll try it once. Okay, pull in the clutch, rev it as high as possible, and drop it, and at the same time go back to your fender. Okay, like this. Okay, try doing that, and what you saw there was I'm getting to balance point. Balance point is pretty much where you can float in the air. And if you know a friend who have like wheelied over or crashed or something, and he said like, yeah, I crashed and I scraped the fender and smashed into the ground, 99% of the time he jumped off the bike. He dropped his foot from the pegs and just crashed down like this. That's pretty much what he did, like 99% of the time. Okay, always cover the brake, never leave your pegs, because when you're dropping a leg, you're begging for crashing. Okay. That's pretty much how it is. Okay, but in the beginning, before you meet the balance point, you should just try to clutch it like this. Gas, drop. Okay? Drive around doing this like one day or two and drop. Okay, that won't give you as much height. Okay? When you practice that and you feel comfortable with doing that, you should then start to move back to get more height, like this. Okay? And one thing more is that you should never drop the gas when you're coming up. Most people do it like this, like that. That won't bring you height, okay? That won't bring you height because you're dropping the throttle. Just hang on the throttle till you come up to the balance point, like this. And then just do it. Brake, gas, brake, brake, brake to bring it down. Okay, it's pretty easy once you learn it. Okay, just keep doing that. It's like, how should I explain this? Just go over the balance point, brake, go back to the balance point, gas, because then you won't need any power. And the setup you'll have to have is stock. Stock works. Most people say you can't, but this bike is stock without removed existor, and I could do it with existor as well. And if you want to do a standing wheelie, put your left feet here and go up to the balance point. Circle. Nah, fuck, I failed. Okay. So you'll have to have a clutch, a working clutch, a working brake, because without a working brake, you'll crash and break your fender, as I did once. Okay. Pull in the clutch, give it as much gas as you can, and bend forward to press down the forks, and then use that momentum and move back and move your ass to the edge of your seat. Okay, on a motorcycle or a bike with more power, you don't have to do that. You can just pull in clutch and drop, but I can on other bike, but yeah. Okay, pull in clutch, rev it as high as you can and drop. Okay, just keep doing that and practice the brake. I'll just show you now. Come up, brake, okay? Look, brake, okay? Again, brake. And a lot of people says like, yeah, when I'm wheeling, I'm just going to the side. I'm gonna show you what I do. They do it like that, okay? Like this. They're like, why is that happening? That's because they can't really balance their bikes. Try doing this. Go in a pretty small speed and drop the handlebars. You should be able to just roll straight. If you don't, you're not balancing right, okay? And when you're dropping your feet like this, you're giving more balance to the left side of your bike, and that will cause the bike to move to left, okay? Same thing with the right. And also, you can try to stand up on your bike and press down one foot. The bike will turn automatically, okay? Just press it down, okay? That's what people do in wheelies as well. And they're pretty afraid, so they just press down their foot, okay? And you shouldn't do that. Just stay balanced, and all weight should be on the rear part of your bike, in the middle, so you'll go in a straight line. I've done this for like half a year now, and I've been pretty successful, I think, but that's because I've practiced a lot. Okay, just gonna do a wheelie here. see, I braked, but it didn't brake. That was pretty sketchy. Alright, I think you got all the tips you need. The only thing you do now is to man up, go out and just practice. Don't do it on the roads. Do it on an empty parking lot or something like that. I think they're talking about my wheelie. They're looking at me. Oh, fuck them. Fucking cunts. They saw me almost crashing. I braked, but it didn't go down. I don't know why. Ah, fuck it. That's pretty much it. I'll show you some examples of wheelies and yeah. Okay, so to summarize this, you should be up to the balance point, and the balance point is where you float. You can pull in your clutch and still roll. And if you pull in your clutch and you fall down hard, that means you're way below the balance point. The balance point is the same feeling as wheeling over, okay? So don't get afraid when your bike starts to float. Most people just jump off when it starts to float. And in this speed, nah, not so dangerous, but in higher speed you'll probably die. Nah, but pull in clutch, rev it as high as possible, and drop the clutch. Bad wheel though. And then you can use your wheel as other things, like stepping up on curves, like that. Pretty fun. Then just going here, rev it as high as possible. In the beginning, in my career or whatever, I used to stand up in the beginning of a wheelie, like stand up, press down real hard, and then move back to get the momentum to throw the bike up. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, that's what I used to do in the beginning. Okay, that's it, guys. Guys, shut up. Okay, go out, man up, and explore the world. Peace.